on me.
Troubles and the things that he been through. See through negligee, things that I sent through. Then we take a shot of the vodka and keep it simple. She love when I'm cracking a smile. She love my dimple. Thug motivated with whipped cream creative. The red bottoms up in the air. I'm like, yeah. She put on my chain cause she respect it. And then we pull up and that's real quick, we naked. Groceries, potpourri, she don't sweat it, she openly support the drink chance with food stamps. I'm joking, B. I like that, she like drunk sex. I get her drunk, we don't talk about her dumb ex. She don't ask where the cake up from. Go hit the mall, baby, go and get your makeup done. It's a circle, shorty, just like a layup run. Ahead of the game, plus a nigga stay up one.
I heard she loved me, I hope she don't. So she gave me a heart, and now it's broke. And I told her, but she keep on singing that song. Keep singing that same damn song. I'm like, oh, said if you love me, you can learn to love again. So don't just sit there with that empty glass in your hand. Pour one out for your trouble. Pour one out for your pain. Pour one, make it a double. Pour one out for your trouble. Pour one out for your pain. Pour one, make it a double. Can we just pour up? Can we just pour up? Can we just? I knew I'd break her heart, she wouldn't listen. Should've ran out on me, but she didn't. And now she gotta live with her decision. Oh, why, oh, why? You gotta know when you dress up like that. And we stay filling our cups like that. Had to know it might end up like that. No lie, no lie. You don't have to tell me it's on your mind. And I can stay here if you all night. So baby, just pour another glass up, you'll be fine. I heard she loved me, I hope she don't. She gave me a heart, and now it's broke. And I told her, but she keep on singing that song. Keep singing that same damn song. I'm like, oh, said if you love me, you can learn to love again. So don't just sit there with that empty glass in your hand. Pour one out for your trouble. Pour one out for your pain. Pour one, make it a double. Pour one out for your trouble. Pour one out for your pain. Pour one, make it a double. Can we just pour up? Can we just pour up? Can we just?
The Matrix Radio Vision Live with DWI. Live from the BXNY.
Yes, and we back. We back with the exclusive interview with Jack Thriller. Like, your body of work is amazing, and you know that's
man,
why.
What you know about my body of work, man?
Like you did some movies. I want you to talk about it. I can't talk about it no realer than you.
I can dig.
You know,
that means she don't know shit about me, y'all.
This is 50.
Okay.
And the Party and Bullshit show.
And the party, okay. What else you got? Come on, tell them about my body. You just got both my arms.
All I know is that
show them my torso.
Everything, your legs. All I know is I want to know more. That's why I'm here. I'm here to ask you all those questions.
Okay.
What is your body of work?
Shit. I started out doing stand-up, man. Stand-up comedy. No, gospel plays, actually. I was in a gospel play called The Will to Survive when I was like 12 years old. I always knew I wanted to be in entertainment. And the play was with Rerun from What's Happening. And that was big for me, and you know, because I love What's Happening. You familiar with that show?
Yes.
Yeah. So that sparked my curiosity about just being in show business, and I wanted to do more. And so.
So was it Rerun?
Huh?
Was it Rerun?
Yeah, Rerun. He was in the play. He was in the play with me and everything. He gave me a lot of great advice and stuff before he died. What else? I started doing stand up when I was like 17 years old. After seeing the Kings of Comedy, I went to go see it. So I snuck into the Phillips Arena twice. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I saw Bernie Mac doing his thing. I saw J. Anthony Brown. These were people that was like, if somebody was absent, then they would stand in for them.
But wait, what did your family got you into the church? That's how you was doing gospel?
My mom and my dad are ministers. Okay. Yeah, so I've been going to church all my life. I'm down south, so it's the Bible Belt.
So you was ever in a choir or anything like that?
No, I never did sing in the choir. My mom used to. My mom sang in the choir. She made me do it.
Church stuff.
I never did none of that. I just had to go to church all the time. I never participated in none of that. None of the church festivities. I just always had to go because my mama was the pastor and my daddy was the pastor. You know what I'm saying? But the singing thing is something I did around the house. She wanted me to do it professionally and whatnot, but I didn't want to do it. I feel like if I ain't gonna be doing it like Michael Jackson, I didn't want to do it. And I'm one of the really the biggest Michael Jackson fans in the world.
Me too. I had the doll. Remember the Michael Jackson doll?
Yes, I got.
Remember? I think they had a board game or something like that. I'm a Michael Jackson's fan since then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Well, I like. It's a lot. I can't just say. I like, girl. It got to come to my mind. That's my favorite. It's Michael was that classic. I don't have a one favorite Michael song. I can't just. It's just whatever's at that moment during the time, and it vibe with that song. So.
Well, today's his birthday.
And I was just about to bring that up, and today's his birthday.
What did you do for Michael Jackson today? How did you pay homage?
I'm talking to him right now. I'm talking about him right now. No, I didn't post Michael today, but I was thinking about Michael. I remember when he first passed away, Spike Lee had a party in Prospect Park, and I was there, and I had the whole Michael Jackson get up and put my hair in a Jerry curl mohawk, and
you went in.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, so,
I dig that.
Yeah, and I mean, I play him randomly. He's always a part of my playlist, so I'm always listening to Michael in some form of fashion. Yeah.
Is anything close to Michael Jackson? You ever seen anything close to it?
No.
No, that's as big as it get, right?
But I love the fact that, people out there embrace him and you hear him in the music. Even if you don't hear another Michael Jackson album, he influenced music. Period.
Most influential musician of all time.
What did you do for Michael?
I posted up the skit that I did of Michael Jackson a long time ago. I always do this too. I posted up a skit. Me and my wife, we listened to Michael Jackson pretty much most of the day while we was running errands and stuff, just having Michael Jackson conversations. And I was just telling her about all the people that I knew that knew him and everything, and some of the stories that they had told me from being around him. And Michael Jackson's birthday is every day for me. I named myself Jack Thriller. Thriller comes from Michael Jackson.
I was just about to talk about that. So it had to been. So I seen the pictures with you and the Michael Jackson.
The beaded jacket.
Yeah, the beaded jacket.
I own 7 of them, all different colors.
I could do the Thriller dance.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
I could do it.
You got to do it with me.
Hey, turn it on, man. You got Thriller.
We got to do that.
I can't do it. I hurt my ankle and stuff, but I would love to see you do the Thriller dance. Put it on, man.
Maybe one day.
See how you do?
Maybe one. Jig is in the building. Yes, my co-host made it. Okay. Yes. So moving forward at a young age, what was like the first thing that you ever done, like on a grand scale, like really had a showcase?
I would have to say the first thing that I ever did would probably be, I'm 19 years old, and I was in the Move Bitch Get Out the Way video. Yeah, I was on that part where he go, Mystikal say, here I come, here I go, uh-oh.
That's big.
Yeah, I got too carried away in the video, and I had too crunk, and I accidentally bowled this girl in the head, and she got knocked out. And then Ludacris had tapped me on the shoulder. He's like, hey, man, I love your energy, but you got to go. Because the girl was knocked out. You know, I was a liability. I didn't see it then.
So
I was just
Ludacris
excited.
kicked you out off the set?
Yeah. Kicked me off
Exit
the set.
stage left?
Yeah, but he
really?
did it it wasn't in no disrespectful way. Like, yo, you in the video. We got you.
Shout out to
we ain't gonna need you
Ludacris.
today.
Yeah, but much
And
love.
he put me in the video.
That's
I
a,
was
but that's
still
a
in it.
classic moment in hip hop, though.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
yes.
I was 19. Yeah. And so after the video came out, I was like, oh shit, I'm on something that's actually done came out. I'm gonna keep on doing it. I started jumping inside more of videos and stuff. And some I could get in, some I couldn't. So what I was doing, I was hanging out on video sets from the beginning all the way up to the end. And I was learning how to put up lights and set up cameras, doing things behind the scenes until everybody knew me on the set. So when I would show up, they would make it their business to make sure I got inside the videos. Like I was in Party Like a Rock
That's
Star.
real, because I think that's how you I mean, a lot of the jobs that I had, even like 9 to 5, I think it's better for me to start from the ground up. I like that leveling up where, you know the area and stuff like that. So that's where I see the grind
Yeah,
at
you gotta
in you.
start
You know what I'm
right
saying? I
here.
like that,
Yeah.
that you think like that.
If you can't do the small job, you ain't gonna get to the big job.
Exactly.
You know? So you gotta know what I'm saying, pretty much go out there and make yourself useful. And
know your business.
yeah, know your business, man. I know how to do everything, and I think that's why everything that I do right now, it works so well, because I will go get behind the camera. I do know how to direct my own show and whatnot, because I've done it before. And so me working behind the scenes on music videos showed me how to direct music videos also.
So who have you directed?
My President is Black, Young Jeezy and Nas. I was assistant director on that. Let me see what else. A B.O.B. I'll Be in the Sky, his first real video. Pretty much everything on the Recession album. Jeezy's second album, The Recession.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of this stuff. When I first came to New York, we got booked to do Fat Joe's book video called Joey, Where You Get That Gun, and the Locks, Chasing That Paper.
And how
in
was
Brooklyn.
it? Like that? Like you've been a part of hip hop. Like you've been a part of the man.
I was here already, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. This was back in 07 too when I did. I think I'm like 26 years old or something like that. 26, about 26 years old, and I'd never been to New York before in my life. And I was working on the Locks video shoot, and I've always wanted to meet these guys, and they were so
Me too.
cool.
I still haven't. I still
How
do.
you-
I probably act like a groupie the first time, and I'm
Are
sorry.
you from the Bronx?
But not like a crazy groupie, but like that. Oh my God! And then
Right.
I would fucking do that. If I see all of them together, I would lose my mind.
You ain't never seen them like even separately?
Well, the last time I saw Jadakiss was unfortunately at the Prodigy funeral, and I saw him in passing. He didn't really. I wasn't there doing media anyway. I didn't want to do that for some reason. It wouldn't.
No, that's very tasteless.
No, I took some of the crowd, like when they were singing his songs, but I didn't want to be there as media. I just wanted to be there with the people, like and it was a beautiful sight to see, and that's when I seen Jadakiss for a hot minute.
Good guy.
But if I see like the Locks, I don't know, I probably lose my crazy.
Styles got a juice bar right here in the Bronx. You can see him there all the time. And you need to go check it. Juices for Life. You need to go check him out up there.
Yeah, I think I just might. Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you done any movies?
I was in Stomp the Yard as an extra.
So you like acting?
I like acting, but see, I got a star in my eye, so it's not too many things that I can do. So because it ain't too many roles that need a nigga with a star in his eye, a glass eye.
So why you have the glass
I'm blind
eye?
in my left eye.
Okay.
Usually when people have glass eyes, they blind in their eye.
Not necessarily. There's people out there walking around with just that in their eye just because of a fad. I seen people. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they kind of that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what their problem is, but I had a real I'm blind in this eye. So.
That could be the part of the Jack Thriller. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily something is wrong.
Nah, everything about me is authentic.
Exactly.
Yeah, everything about me authentic, man. So I don't really
How
do
you
nothing
doing, T?
to be trying to like get no attention from nobody. This is who I am.
No, that's a beautiful thing.
yeah.
Like I'm amazed. And I'm just inspired as well because this is 50 is dope, and Party and Bullshit is dope, and I seen that you did another event. I think I love, and I just watching your grind was. I like it. I like watching you do shows and have that personality out there and working with people. And you know what I'm saying? Even with the stuff that you just finished here saying to us, like, people don't get a chance to do that. So I'm kind of inspired by you. That's
Well,
why
I tell you this, man, you only live once. When you realize that you don't have as much time on earth as you think you do, then it'll make you get a little bit more creative and appreciate them 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got the same 24, but a lot of people don't believe they can do this and do that, or this will never happen to me. But why not you?
So how did This Is 50 come about?
When I after this video shoot that I was telling you about with the locks. Like I said, I was already a stand-up comedian by trade, and one thing I heard, if you could make it in New York, you could make it anywhere. Because I used to watch Apollo all the time with comedians go on and get
I
booed
lived through
and all
like
that
a good
shit.
10 hosts
Word,
in my lifetime. Yeah.
And I called up my homeboy Rob Stapleton, and I asked him, yo, is there anywhere to perform here tonight, man? I'm up here shooting this music video, and he was like, yeah, come over to Mocha's in Harlem. And with my man Smokey, I get him put you up, get you some money and shit. And then I got a show, and tomorrow you could be on, and you could open up for Capone. And so I went to Mocha's in Harlem, and I tore that bitch down, and I was like, oh shit, I'm funny in New York too. And then I went the next night. I went to the Dugout. It was over in Yankee Stadium and shit, and I was so blown away that I'm over in Yankee Stadium performing in the club right there. And I tore that bitch down, and I got a New York groupie and shit. Went home and went home with the girl and stuff. I was like, oh shit, women up in New York like me, and I'm funny in New York. I'm moving here. So I go back home, and I'm up here talking to my uncle about like moving to New York and stuff, because I had another uncle that lives up here, and I ain't really know him that well. So I asked my uncle, like, yo, you think you'll let me stay up there with him, you know what I'm saying, at least by like maybe 6 months till I get my shit together? And he was like, yeah, he let me come up there. Of course, he made me, he charged me to live up here and shit inside his apartment for 6 months, and told me if I could figure it out, I could live here. And when I got here to New York,
When your back is against the wall to do something.
Yeah, when you realize, hey man, ain't shit going on in my life, and it ain't gonna get better unless I change it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You will make some decisions, life-changing decisions. And I came up here with 5 outfits and 2 pair of polo boots and $250, and I was out in Times Square, and I'm looking around and shit and trying to figure out, yo, what the hell am I supposed to do here? It's so big. Where do I even start? So while I'm right there, these 2 cats come up to me that seen me inside the Soulja Boy video, because I was Superman inside the Soulja Boy video, the Crank That video. And they remembered that. And then they seen me doing little skits with Lil Duval, because I grew up with Lil Duval.
Shout out to, I like Lil Duval too. I like him.
Great guy. Yeah,
I never met him, but I would love to meet him.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy. I lived with him, bodyguard for him, opening act, personal assistant, all that. You know, that's what you do when you're trying to learn how to do some shit. Mm-hmm. You know, you hang around motherfuckers that's doing
some shit. Yeah. That's facts of life. Like, that's what they say. As you show me who you be around, I show you who you are. You attract to. Yeah. So. And
so, the kids, they were like, "Yo, let us shoot some videos for you and whatnot. We don't want no money. We just want to get the credit for it." And one of them was a director, the other one was an editor, and we shot something like 3 days of me being in New York, and it went viral. And one of the sites that picked it up was thisis50.com. I like, oh shit, this is how I'm gonna get this shit popping.
And shout out to 50, because a lot of the artists that came here, they always talked about 50, how they inspired their career, right? We had a lot of them saying, well, that's the #1 question I love. What made you fall in love with hip hop? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them said 50. So shout out to 50. I'm a 50 fan too. Like, you know.
What you like about 50?
Well, first, the way he looks. Nah, that's not. I like Manny Man. That's what put me on to 50 back then, and that's what made me become a fan. And just his hustle, his drive, like, and he's a bully about it. He that's the personality about him, I guess you can say. But you know, it's either you eat or you get eaten. I think that he has that kind of way about him. So
Yeah.
you know,
You always gonna know where you stand with him.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like
it ain't
you
gonna be
know,
no in
it
between.
plays
He
no
either like
and
you or
none
you don't.
fucks given either.
Right.
Yes, so
And that's the only way to be, you know.
exactly.
And his own thing to me too. Like I said before, my shit went viral. One of them was Sex was this 50. They picked it up, so I started shooting more skits and more skits. And like 4 months later, he hit me up. World Star hit me up, and Vlad TV hit me up, and they all wanted me to come work for them. And of course, I chose 50 because I was a big fan, and and that's how the whole G Unit comedian thing started. The interview started. The he put me on G Unit Radio. And things that just popped off from there.
And you a great radio host. Like this is a radio host to another one, and doing interviews and media. So this is kind of special for me too. Like, and we always talk about entrepreneurship and stuff like that. We have guests, and this is like a one man show. You see what I'm saying? See what you get in here. You see,
Man, I appreciate that.
you see that. You know, we getting everything, and I still want kind of my bars. You know, we'll talk. You know. I always put people.
We'll figure it out, you know, and see if we in the mood for that shit.
So what's going on with Party and Bullshit?
Oh, Party and Bullshit. That's another show. It's like a grown up version of 106 in Park. I started it probably about like a year ago. Now.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Yes, happy anniversary.
I had the way this show came about. I was in this relationship with this girl that was going nowhere.
Look, and he's on my show. You see how special this is?
Yeah.
See, oh, this is beautiful. That was dope.
Yeah. And so, I was in this relationship with a girl. It wasn't really going too well. And she had it felt like I wasn't doing enough for her. And so I wanted to get her something that would occupy her time, to get her out my face. So DTF Radio, they were offering me a show up there, but I thought that I was above doing an internet radio show. So, but I was like, it'll be great for her though. This will be good for her. So I gave her the show. She didn't do shit with it. We broke up. I took the shit back. I didn't know what to do with it when I had it, because I was like, damn, what the fuck am I'm gonna be going up to the internet radio show every week and shit, doing the show. What can I do to make it dope? You know, what? Because I'm gonna go up in there, I'm gonna turn this bitch up. And so I told the DJ, I said, listen, this is what I need you to do. Make a flyer and say, I need 20 bad bitches. 20 bad bitches to be my co-host. And make another flyer.
Shout out to bad bitches in the world.
I need cameramen and I need photographers. So I want this shit to be like a 106 in Park meets the red carpet. And the next week when I got to the show, it was a room full of, this whole room was full of bad bitches and a bunch of cameramen. And then as soon as I'm walking in, everybody taking pictures, then it was a caterer outside. And I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm gonna call
That
this?
must
Party
have
and
been the
bullshit.
dopest feeling ever.
Yeah, it was dope as hell. And then
Did the song go play in your mind when you?
yeah, I always like Party and bullshit.
Yeah, but I know when you had that aha moment, you could
Yeah,
hear the
yeah.
party. And
Yeah,
bullshit.
and I immediately told the DJ, hey, put that shit on. And I say, hey, ladies, say party and bullshit, party and bullshit. And everybody started doing it, and it just felt right. And then I was like, you know what? Now it's time to call some of my homeboys. I got Mano and Uncle Murder to come. I got Jack Quay to come. I got my homeboys from Love and Hip Hop to come. Artists that this place had never walked inside before. I turned that place all the way up, and it just got to the point where their neighbors were saying that my show was too crazy, and they was.
No, I think it's so dope. I really.
But you gotta be in a place where that shit can be contained, because it really is a party. It really is a party. And, we was hanging out and people didn't want to leave. Like people from other shows was coming on my show and it just was chaos, organized chaos. And I thought that they would love that. But they started giving me all these rules saying I couldn't drink and
You always
all this
gotta
other
talk
stuff.
some shit. Like it's always that somebody, right?
But I'm not the person you give rules to though.
Exactly.
Because they thought I ain't have nowhere to go and whatnot. And I like, all right, we ain't coming back next week. I'm taking this shit to the Bronx.
I'm breaking.
And so,
I make rules.
Yeah. Next week I had the whole show in the Bronx. They were calling me, hey, you coming in? No. Look on the internet right now. Look where we at. It's a whole new set. All that. That's how I move. My name hold weight. And I made this shit happen. All the bitches came with me. All the cameramen came with me. All
Everybody
the
and their
caterers came with
mama.
me. Yeah.
It was fried chicken and macaronis.
Yeah, we had we got a massage therapist in there. We got people getting facials, haircuts, all in the same room.
I could get a haircut.
Yes, at Party and Bullshit.
I
Yes.
get my nails done too.
You can get your nails done too. Yes. Yeah,
I
got a lot of
grapes.
ladies.
I can get fake grapes and all of that.
If you want to, but it's some shit be coming behind that. If a nigga feeds you some grapes in there, he gonna probably put something else in your mouth too. I don't know if you be ready for that. They go down and Party and Bullshit.
I don't think I could ask. I see.
They go down and Party and Bullshit. I met my wife on Party and Bullshit. Cause that's another thing. That's one of the perks. So no, I got all these bad bitches.
Exclusive.
You know, I was running through all the motherfuckers too, and inside this rotation, I started liking one of them. Next thing you know, we moved in together. Then a couple months later, she proposed to me. Then we get married on Valentine's Day, and we're living happily ever after now.
So how was marriage life?
Marriage is the hardest thing that I've ever done in my life. We almost got a divorce last Thursday. Yeah. It was.
It's trouble in paradise.
It was trouble in paradise. Cause see, I got married fast. So when you get married that fast, sometimes you don't work out all the kinks and getting to know somebody. And it's a lot of things that women tend to bring inside of their relationship that you should have dealt with before. Because it's not my job to make you happy and whatnot. It's not your job to make me happy. We're supposed to make each other as a couple happy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't bring my bullshit to her, and she don't bring her bullshit to me. We work that out within ourselves. And she just had a little bit of bullshit that she ain't worked quite out yet. And
some scandals.
Yeah, it wasn't no scandals. She's just very emotional, and I just never been a guy that dealt with emotions like that. I'm a former pimp. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take no money from no hoes, but I ain't take shit from no hoes either. And my wife is not a hoe, but I just never was with that shit. All that whining and crying shit. And my wife, she just bust out crying and everything. She wanted me to.
Snot buckets and everything.
She didn't have snot, but she was
mean,
looking crazy. She was screaming and all this other stuff. And I had a show that night. I was supposed to be hosting for bringing Drew Hill out on stage at BB King's. So I like, hey, you want to go to the show? And whatnot. She's like, no, I'm done with this. I'm through with all fuck all this shit and da 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 da. And I was like,
but why was she mad?
Well, she was mad because she felt like that I'm not, just because I'm not, like we were just talking about, that emotional, that I don't care.
But
and
when
that's
she was blaming you for stuff, like, did you have scandal? Like,
No.
she's
Everybody know Jack Thriller had hoes. Everybody know. Everybody know that. She just was. It's hard being with an entertainer. The people know, and a lot of women like me. A lot of women like it, so it's kind of, she getting used to that shit. She's getting used to it. And when I say getting used to it, I mean, she don't have to worry about no bitches calling and everything, but they do be trying to send DMs and all that. But she be in my DMs. I let her answer my DMs and all that. But it just can be a little hard on somebody if they ain't really used to all that shit. My wife used to be in the center of attention. She bad. And now she with somebody that's the center of attention. And it just, caused a little conflict. You know what I'm saying? And so, I went to I told her I'm finna go to this show. You should come with me and make yourself feel better. Have some drinks.
But I'm glad you was trying to work it out with her. And
Oh,
stuff.
I was done. I get to the show, everybody like, hey, where your wife at? Just go, where your wife, man? And I'm like, I think it was over between I let them see some text messages and shit. And I was talking to Nokia and Teo and Jazz and Teo and Nokia were like, you know what, man? I've been divorced 3 times. Oh, I'm getting divorced too and everything, man. Forget all that shit. Nokia had these 2 girls come up to him, but they both were bad-ass Puerto Rican chicks, and they kissed him in the mouth. He's like, this is what divorce feel like right here.
But do you think is y'all having multiple women or having hoes and stuff like that is the reason why you're having these problems with your wives?
Well, no, my problem, I don't cheat on my wife. That's nothing that that's not our issue. That's not our issue. Our issue is we just still learning how to get along. and learning each other's mannerisms, and what shit that pissed me off and shit that pissed her off, and da da da.
I mean, it's a learning process. You're not gonna like each other all the time.
Yeah, because we ain't been married that long.
I haven't been married long. I've been in long relationships.
You married?
Well, I've been with, no, I'm not legally married, but I've been with my man for like 8 years. I'm almost. So and then even with my kids' fathers, I've been with them for a long time too. 7 years, like all of them, range around that time. So even if it was a decade or maybe a little bit under a decade, that's years.
Right.
So that's years of growing and changing and growing and changing and coming back and then changing again and then coming back. So I can understand that.
Yeah, she ended up hitting me back like while the show was going on, and saying, she was sorry and all this other stuff, and she was wrong, and she was, and we worked it out. But I was ready to get back on the market.
Because you love her too. That's why.
I love her. Yeah, I do. But on the same token,
I'm glad y'all working it out. Like that's black love. Like it takes strength. Love conquers all, I guess, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it gives people hope. Like we could make it through anything. Look at them. We can make it. And I think that we need to get back to more unity and work and fight for it. You have to fight for love sometimes.
Yeah.
Both fighting.
Right. And now and it's funny that you say that shit because that's what it is. You can't quit when you take them vows and say to death do us part for rich report and sickness and health and all that shit means stuff. And I just have to really take it seriously. And like you said before, both of y'all got to do that. Mm-hmm. Both of y'all got to do it at the same time. It can't be no blame game. You did this or you did that. No tit for tat. Y'all got to be 21 about it and say, hey, I was wrong. Let's fix this shit. Both of y'all at the same time. And I didn't know she wanted to do that. Cause I wasn't gonna. If she didn't want to do that, I was gonna go. I was ready to be single again. You know what I'm saying? And I was not gonna be scared to start over. Because we didn't have kids or anything like that, and it just seemed like the easy thing to do. But it was the worst thing that I was gonna do too, because I need my wife. I love her. She completes me. She's my best friend.
That's so nice.
Yeah, she's a great person. We just gotta learn how to communicate better with each other and say exactly what's on our minds and not be offended if it's something somebody doesn't want to hear. And I'm known for saying things.
I can see
that
I'm pretty sure you do, and it's not even just with her; it's with anybody.
And see, that's exactly how it is. Anybody can get it. If you violate, right is right, wrong is wrong. I'm not a bully. I ain't trying to flex no muscle and whatnot or no shit like that. But when you're doing something crazy, I'm gonna check you on that. And she just getting used to it, And what I had to learn how to do, what I'm learning how to do, is finding words that are a little bit more softer and having more tact in communicating with my wife, because I am real rough around the edges.
So y'all planning on having kids and everything?
Yeah, most definitely. We're trying to have kids right now. We're in marriage counseling. That's good for us.
Yeah, that is good. Talking out your problems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you think it's working? I don't know. The therapists, I be thinking I don't know.
You just gotta just go and feel them out and everything, cause
it gotta be right for y'all, because you can have somebody with their views. You have somebody could relate to both of y'all situations.
Yeah, but they can't know y'all though. You don't need somebody.
They
need something neutral. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? With somebody that can make both of y'all feel comfortable enough.
But I'm talking about like a therapist that been through real life stuff.
Yeah.
Not somebody just there because a degree told them.
Nah, we don't want nothing of that. Yeah, we this dude, his name is Pastor Reginald Williams and whatnot. He's marriage counseling me and my wife right now. He's amazing. And, he just like really point out different things about me and point out really a lot of different things about her. She's inside these women groups now. So it's really helping us out.
And you got to support that too.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure she supports your career.
She ain't got no choice. And why wouldn't she? This is the shit to pay the bills. She better. It makes sense.
She could pay the bills too. You support her career. Because I'm not saying she can't do it on her own, but just imagine a union with somebody. You know what I'm saying? How much more you can accomplish. Right? No?
It sounds good. It sounds great, but the fact of the matter, this the shit winning right now. Yeah. So get behind this shit. We build me up, and then once we get me going real good, then we work on what you're doing. That's how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Put. If your shit wasn't popping off when I met you, chill for a minute. We'll come back to it. And but for right now, full steam behind me. My wife work on Party and Bullshit. She my personal assistant. And it just works for me. I needed somebody that I could trust, that's gonna be accountable.
That's important.
And and make sure it happens. So when you come and hang out at Party and Bullshit, you gonna be talking to her and everything. You see she run that shit, and she know what she doing.
And she should.
Because the shit she doing is the shit I said to do. And that's
so you
what
laying the Jack Thriller laying the smack
I laid a Jack down.
like really?
I laid a Jack down. I'm Jackavelli.
No games.
Not at all. You better ask somebody.
I'm asking.
Come on now.
I'm asking.
Think about it, man. Listen, I ain't asked 50 to come work for him. He asked me to come work for him. Cause he saw I was a real nigga. And that's what we meet at. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man's man.
I'm pretty sure I appreciate it.
Yes, yeah, I'm a man's man.
So you're doing so much. You came from so much. Like, you was always a part of some type of entertainment or giving to the people, to the crowds, to the masses, church, everything. This is 50 now, videos. I mean, it's so much.
It's about the music right now.
What's next? Are you just focused on Party Bullshit, or what's more in store?
Man, some days I'm a host. Some days I'm a journalist. Some days I'm a musician. Some days I'm a comedian. You know what I'm saying? I got so many different things that I know how to do, man. So I don't put myself inside no box. Right now we working on the album. It's called Monogamously Promiscuous. I got songs with Music Soul Child, Ariel from Next, Chanel from Young Money, and of course Nori.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you. I like this.
Nori's a longtime friend of mine. I did Drink Champs with him and got into it with 2 Chainz.
I want to do Drink Champs with him too.
Yeah, it's out of Miami, man.
I want to sit and talk some shit with Nori. Shout out to Nori.
You ever met Nori?
No, not in person, but like Left Rack, Queensbridge, like
you be
I
out
was
there.
always a Nori fan, Nori Capone and Noriega, like since the War Report, like I'm a true fan. Shout out to y'all, much respect.
Good dude.
Yes.
Because he could have put me in a box and said, bruh, you a comedian. I'm not doing a fucking song with you. I said, Nori, I got this song, man. And he was like, all right, send it over. And I sent the shit over. He sent that shit back in 3 hours. And me and my producers, we were listening to the shit and we were like this, with our mouths open, because he gave us his best shit, as if I was a real established artist that got hits and shit. You know what I'm saying? Blown away, man. And it made me feel like, yo, this really gonna fucking work. And then started recording more songs and stuff. And now I have a whole project. I'm doing a showcase at SOB's on the 13th of September. And I got 300 records coming out. You know, they got Young Thug and Fetty Wap, T Grizzly, and all that. They're really interested inside my project. We talking about making me there's gonna be a mix between the shit you about to see, Jamie Foxx and Kevin Hart, all with music, when meeting with music and stuff. We're gonna do we talking about Netflix deals, all kinds of shit. It's gonna be really good. I'm really excited about it.
I need to come by Party and Bullshit. I want to come.
It's every Monday. We come back on the 11th. We ain't doing a Labor Day, but we come back on the 11th. Come on through. Have some food. Get your hair cut.
I can get some hot wings and all of that too.
It might be some hot wings there. We have private chefs that come in every week.
Oh, so yeah, I could just let me get like a beef Wellington or something like that.
It ain't like that. And what it is that
no, because I know that was an exaggeration, but you get what I'm saying.
That can happen.
Can I get some fried catfish and some extra special sauce?
What we do is they send me a menu of shit that you.
Right
they send me a menu of things to choose from.
Party and Bullshit.
Yeah, they send me a menu of things to choose from, and I choose a
amazing.
menu, and they bring it on Mondays. And so we have 2 chefs that come in every Monday.
And see, and this is what I was talking about, the body of work. Mm-hmm. This is look at that. Can we hear some Nori?
Yeah, bring that shit on.
We'll be right back.
Baby,
You might want to sit down for this one. Have a drink. On me.
Told me about the troubles and the things that he been through. See through negligee, things that I sent through. Then we take a shot of the vodka and keep it simple. She love when I'm cracking a smile. She love my dimple. Thug motivated with whipped cream creative. The red bottoms up in the air. I'm like, yeah. She put on my chain cause she respect it. And then we pull up and that's real quick, we naked. Groceries, potpourri, she don't sweat it, she openly support the drink chance with food stamps. I'm joking, B. I like that, she like drunk sex. I get her drunk, we don't talk about her dumb ex. She don't ask where the cake up from. Go hit the mall, baby, go and get your makeup done. It's a circle, shorty, just like a layup run. Ahead of the game, plus a nigga stay up one.
I heard she loved me, I hope she don't. So she gave me a heart, and now it's broke. And I told her, but she keep on singing that song. Keep singing that same damn song.
I'm like, oh, said if you love me, you can learn to love again. So don't just sit there with that empty glass in your hand. Pour one out for your trouble. Pour one out for your pain. Pour one, make it a double. Pour one out for your trouble. Pour one out for your pain. Pour one, make it a double. Can we just pour up? Can we just pour up? Can we just?
I knew I'd break her heart, she wouldn't listen. Should've ran out on me, but she didn't. And now she gotta live with her decision.
Oh, why? You gotta know when you dress up like that. And we stay filling our cups like that. Had to know it might end up like that. No lie. You don't have to tell me it's on your mind. And I can stay here, you all night. So baby, just pour another glass up, you'll be fine.
I heard she loved me, I hope she don't. She gave me a heart, and now it's broke. And I told her, but she keep on singing that song. Keep singing that same damn song.
I'm like, oh, said if you love me, you can learn to love again. So don't just sit there with that empty glass in your hand. Pour one out for your trouble. Pour one out for your pain. Pour one, make it a double. Pour one out for your trouble. Pour one out for your pain. Pour one, make it a double. Can we just pour up? Can we just pour up? Can we just?
Baby, you might want to sit down for this one. Have a drink. On me.
Troubles and the things that he been through. See through negligee, things that I sent through. Then we take a shot of the vodka and keep it simple. She love when I'm cracking a smile. She love my dimple. Thug motivated with whipped cream creative. The red bottoms up in the air. I'm like, yeah. She put on my chain cause she respect it. And then we pull up and that's real quick, we naked. Groceries, potpourri, she don't sweat it, she openly support the drink chance with food stamps. I'm joking, B. I like that, she like drunk sex. I get her drunk, we don't talk about her dumb ex. She don't ask where the cake up from. Go hit the mall, baby, go and get your makeup done. It's a circle, shorty, just like a layup run. Ahead of the game, plus a nigga stay up one.
I heard she loved me, I hope she don't. So she gave me a heart, and now it's broke. And I told her, but she keep on singing that song. Keep singing that same damn song.
I'm like, oh, said if you love me, you can learn to love again. So don't just sit there with that empty glass in your hand. Pour one out for your trouble. Pour one out for your just pour up? Can we just?
I knew I'd break her heart, she wouldn't listen. Should've ran out on me, but she didn't. And now she gotta live with her decision. Oh, why, oh, why? You gotta know when you dress up like that, and we stay filling our cups like that. Had to know it might end up like that. No lie, no lie. You don't have to tell me it's on your mind, and I can stay here if you all night. So baby, just pour another glass up, you'll be fine.
I heard she loved me, I hope she don't. She gave me a heart and now it's broke, and I told her, but she keep on singing that song, keep singing that same damn song.
I'm like, oh, said if you love me, you can learn to love again.
Yo, Kaya, baby. Shout out to my girl Cha Cha. We was live at the Matrix Studio. We was turned up. Make sure y'all listen to it and keep listening to it over and over and over till you sick of it. Cha Cha, what's up?
The real people, like,
That's what it's all
that's
about.
what I'm
the real
interested
people.
in.
Come on, man.
Yes, it was a dope interview. Like, I had a good time. Did you
I
have
had
a
a
good
great
time? Did I
time.
grill the shit out of you? I was
Most
all in
definitely.
your business.
Hey, man, listen.
I'm glad. I hope people do get a chance to know a little bit more. I hope I was able to bring that up tonight.
That's exactly what you did.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'm
Most
happy.
definitely.
So, if you don't know where to find him, which you should be ashamed of yourself, tell them where they can
At
find
Jack
him.
Thriller. At Jack Thriller, spelled the right way. JCKTHRILLER. At Jack Thriller on Instagram, Twitter, Young Jack Thriller on Facebook, thisisviddy.com, jackthriller.com, everywhere. Once again, if you're in the New York area on the 13th of September, please come and see, hear some really good music, man, and have some really great laughs. It's gonna be something to see.
And I want to go be there every step of the way. Hopefully, I get to see it. So yeah.
Why
and
wouldn't you?
The hustle is mad real, as you could see, and I think everybody should just keep getting your hustle on. Keep doing what you do to make you great. You
Put
don't have
yourself
to
on.
Stay in the box, yo, and we up off this.
And stop keeping 100 with niggas you supposed to be keeping it 0 with.
It's exactly. That's super facts. Super facts. Exclusive. I usually have bars, but I gotta say exclusive. That was exclusive. Barbara fucking Walters of hip hop.